Welcome to Manchester for the Party Poker World Pool Masters. 16 of the world's very best are here to compete for one of the sport's most coveted prizes. Here are the fixtures for round one. Quality names in action. Between them, they've won just about every major title going. Look out for the 2013 champ Niels Feyen, Mosconi Cup hero Carl Boyes, world number 2 Ko Pin-Yi, and 6 times Masters winner Ralph Souquet. We kick off though with John Morra up against the defending champion Shane van Boening. Of the Party Poker World Pool Masters from the Victoria Warehouse in Manchester, England.
Shane van Boening, our defending champion, winning in rousing fashion.
Wins the lag.
In 2014 with a finals victory over Nick Economopoulos. And one thing, Phil.
First track, race to 8, winner breaks.
Shane wins the lag. One thing going against Shane here, it has nothing to do with talent. Never in the history of the 23-year history of this event has a champion repeated. What a start there for Shane.
Well, horrible queuing over the green 6 ball, but apart from that, it looks as though he's worked out the break straight away.
Yeah, straight away, and that is the most important shot in 9-ball, that break. If you can master that break, and we've seen that time and time again, that is a massive advantage for any player who gets the breakdown. So, has to cue over that 6 ball, and a tricky cut on that red 3. And I can tell you, these pockets are very, very tough. He has now left an open table for John Morra. Morra he's more than ready to take on this defending champion. John Morra having an excellent year, the 26-year-old from Toronto. Winner breaks, race to 8. This is a lightning quick match in pool terms. So you have to get on the board early, and he has a good opportunity here. Phil Morra, I'm saying, having a good year recently at the China Open, which is one of the big majors in pool. Made it all the way in a huge field of the best in the world to the finals, where he lost to Austria's Albin Ocean. And he is playing his best pool of his career. And there again, that pocket.
Well, the pocket that originally deprived Shane van Boening has now come to his rescue, and from here it really is difficult to imagine that the title holder won't draw first blood.
Some quiet, please.
Well, that's a big error for Morra to have a chance in the opening minutes of the World Pool Masters to get a rack on Shane van Boening in this short race to 8 winner breaks. And Shane looking to make short work of this.
Well, inconceivable now he won't go ahead. The only thing that could possibly prevent him, early nerves. But even then, that would be astounding. But he caught that one just a little thick, and that's why he's not ideal on the 9 ball. This is missable. Cue ball a little close to the side cushion for comfort.
Wow. And he has left a layup for John Morra. Mark that down on your score sheet. Shane van Boening comes up with tricky position on the 9 and misses it. And John Morra handed an early Christmas present.
Welcome back to the World Pool Masters. Defending champion Van Boening got off to a shaky start, but recovered well to take the next 2 racks. Morra levelled it up and then took the lead after Van Boening scratched. In the 5th, the American missed an easy 3 to allow Morra to move 3-2 ahead, and we're rejoining the action in rack 6.
John Morra's struggled, and yet he's leading 3-2. This is the kind of moment where you would expect to see perhaps a break and run out. He's got the 1 ball down, and it looks like he's going to have a shot on the 2. Yes, he does. It's a thin cut, but he's got a shot. Now, the ball after the blue 2 will be the pink 4, which is way down table. He doesn't like it. You can see him, he shook his hand there.
Push out called.
So Ted taking the option to push out.
So in this shot, the push out, he doesn't have to hit the object ball. He can just put the ball anywhere on the table. And generally the players will leave something for their opponent to look at, to consider. Nothing easy, but something that they can see the ball, think about maybe a safety. Now Shane can give this shot back to John, or he can opt to shoot it. It's the only time in a rack of 9 ball where you can do this.
And I think there Morra has thrown down the gauntlet, and it looks as though Van Boening is trying to pick it up.
Extension call.
So time running out, 30 seconds per shot allowed. But also in each rack, 1 30-second extension. And so Van Boening taking that here. It could be the crunch ball and make
He
the
might give
difference
it up.
between 3-3 and 4-2.
Well, no, he took his extension. I guess he could still give it up if he doesn't want to shoot it. Where's the positional reward? See, he doesn't see a positional reward, because even if he makes the 2, the 4 ball is way back down table. So now he's left it for John Morra.
And I think that underlined the importance of this shot. Van Boening took his extension on what was essentially for him a non-shot.
Extension called.
Well, that was a great pot, but that was nicely done. We'll be looking to hide this 4 ball up table. We're going to go to the side. Not his best effort. That 4 ball's wide open. He could have done a lot better to hide that.
Yes, at this standard, that was a real mistake. But where's the cue
That's
ball?
a scratch.
Foul shot. Ball in hand.
Boy,
You set the clock.
litany of
Stop
errors for Shane van Boening. Is it going to be another case of the defending champion not getting out of the first round?
Well, in snooker, they talk about the Crucible curse every year. First-time winners going back to the World Championship, yet to defend the title in all the years Sheffield's hosted snooker's biggest tournament. Maybe this is going to be the Masters curse.
It really is incredible in the 22-year history of the Whirlpool Masters that no player has defended their title.
And now Morra is just 3 pots away from being halfway to victory.
Still a bit of work to do, however. That was right in the heart of the pocket.
And yet he drops in a positional no man's land.
Still some work. Oh. Oh, that's nicely done.
rack 8. John Morra to break, leading 5 racks to 2.
So let's see if he can replicate what he did last rack. 3 balls on the break and a shot on the object ball. The one went in the side, the wing ball went down. I don't know if he can he see the blue? He can see part of it. Not sure if he has a clear shot on it. If he does, he's going to be looking very good. He's getting down like he does. Now he's going to play safe.
He was going to try and play safe.
Try and play, yeah.
A little unlucky that. Had he had a clear shot at the 2, there could have been another rack against Van Boening. This is one he badly needs now, Ted.
Yeah.
Frozen ball.
Shane has not been able to find any kind of rhythm. Certainly had his chances.
Extension called.
You can still see that 4 ball. All the balls are wide open, but Phil, we won't pencil in the rack yet.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking. It should be routine, but in this kind of situation, maybe not. Have to say though, I'd be really surprised if it wasn't 5-3 now. Really surprised. Astounded even.
Now who knows? Maybe, you know, he's certainly feeling the pressure now. There's no question about it. It's perhaps it's that pressure that will spur him on. You know, when players tell you that they're not feeling any nerves or anything, that's actually a bad thing when they're not feeling any nerves. It's good to feel some nerves. It means you're alive.
And Shane van Boening is alive in this match. Had it gone 6-2, that would have been a source of real concern for the defending champion. As it is, Van Boening is now only 2 racks adrift, and more to the point, he has the break in the night. And it's very dramatic, intense. I think in terms of actual standard, it's dipped below what I thought it might be.
Yeah, each player with several mistakes. Oh, that was a nice shot. Now, can he get any kind of position? Well, that was a very, very delicate shot on the 2.
Yes, again, unfortunate there. No contact on the 3 would have been great. Just a thin snick. That would have been also absolutely fine.
And he puts the cue ball very nearly married up to that brown 7. Nicely done.
I think we can say it for the first time in this year's tournament. A wall of balls.
There it is. You beat me to it, Phil. Nice out. Shane can see this.
A lone voice in this Victoria Warehouse crowd says beautiful. It was a pretty good shot.
I can tell you Shane van Boening didn't hear it. If you've noticed, he's got a hearing aid in his ear. Those of you who are new to the sport and maybe haven't seen Shane van Boening play, he is clinically deaf. He's born that way. He can hear somewhat, but when he plays, he often turns the hearing aid off so as not to be distracted. Now, I don't know. I mean, he's got the 30-second shot clock, but he must have it up a little bit because you could see he got a little distracted by the beeping sound in the previous rack.
There was a snooker player from Northern Ireland who actually lived in Manchester for many years, Joe Swale, who was also hearing impaired.
Wow, we have a tie match. It's a race to 3 in our opening match here in the Party Poker Whirlpool Masters. But it's Shane van Boening in control in this winner breaks format. He'll be up in rack number 11.
I think at the moment you have to have your money on Van Boening. He's the man who has come back from a pretty dark place at 5-2. None of the smiling we've just seen. Now at 5-5 with the break. And his opponent perhaps on the run. Van Boening will be in for the kill.
I agree, but I don't think the road to the finish line in this match is going to be a straight one.
Okay, rack 11, Shane van Boening to break, 5-5. Settle down then, please.
And he's really been doing well on this break shot. Wing ball in the corner. There's that one ball again, but he's not going to have a shot on the one. In this case, he would have been better off making that one ball on the side. You can see it. It tracks to the side. I think he's got it where he wants the one to end up at that end of the table. We talked about that earlier. All the players who are, a lot of the other players who will be competing in this Whirlpool Masters are here in attendance for this first match, watching that break shot. He tries to pocket it. That was a very thin cut, and now he's handed over the advantage in a nice looking table to John Morra, but John Morra under a bit of heat right now, so nothing's going to be real easy for him.
I'll tell you, two players who will be watching this with immense interest, and not because of the intricacies of the break alone, but also to see who they will be playing in the quarterfinals. Walid Majid from Qatar, Darrell Peach from England. The winner of that match plays the winner of this one.
It was nicely threaded through the 7 and 8. This is where this big time experience that he has been getting in the last year, and most recently in the China Open, where he went all the way to the finals and just barely lost to Albin Ocean of Austria in Shanghai in that major tournament. This is where it's going to come in handy. This is a really pressure cooker in here right now.
And position undercooked. Oh dear me.
Yeah. Great shot. He did not flinch, Phil. He knew he made a mistake in the position, but he got right down, hit a very difficult rail first shot, and look, he's got position with a nice angle, right in the pocket.
Well, that 7 ball was inspired, and John Morra is about to go in front for the 3rd time in the match.
Well, this is an excellent response from Morra.
Oh, Canada. He's 2 racks away from beating the defending champion. John Morra led 1-0. He led 5-2. And now he's back in the ascendancy, this time at 6-5. Sometimes to beat a truly world-class player, you have to pull off a truly world-class shot. And that was certainly the case with the 7 ball for Morra. Off the cushion, judged it to perfection. Around with the cue ball, nicely onto the 8. And shots like that make all the difference.
He's in a good frame of mind. He's playing the great Shane van Boening, the defending champion. And to be able to not get frustrated, not get down on himself for losing position, and he just maintained his focus, got right down and hit that rail first
12,
shot.
John Morra to break.
Potted
leading
it.
6 racks to 5.
That's impressive.
Now can Morra press home the advantage?
He's got the 2 ball down. He's also got the 1 ball down, and he's got a very long shot on the red 3.
Just looking even further ahead, I don't think the pink 4 will go past the brown 7 into the top right-hand pocket, which is a negative for Morra. Oh, in terms of pure cueing, that was, for me, the best shot of the match. Fantastic. What a gem, right into the heart of the pocket.
He walked into the press room before the match and said, "Mr. Smooth is here." That's his nickname, Mr. Smooth.
Extension called.
No. Will he get away with it? I'm not so sure.
Don't think he has. He hasn't. That's rough for Mr. Smooth. And every time you think that Shane van Boening is on the ropes, he just gets back into the match by hook or by crook.
I still like John Morra's demeanor, though. I think he's taking the right approach. He's just hanging tough. He's not getting frustrated. It's very easy to get frustrated in this sport, get down on yourself. This story is a long way from being told in its entirety here. There's going to be a few more twists and turns on the way to this final rack, whoever gets 8 first. So Shane van Boening taking advantage of the error, the missed pot by John Morra, and he ties it up 6 apiece. Race to 8, the defending champion, tied with Canada's John Morra.
Welcome back to what's so far been a thriller. Defending champion Shane van Boening has clawed back from 5-2 down to level at 6-6 as this opening Masters match looks to go all the way.
One of those wing balls goes down. That's the brown 7. Shane not able to control the cue ball very well there. No clear shot on the 1.
Last year in Nottingham, Van Boening started his run to the title in the first round with an 8-6 win over James Georgiadis from Australia. Now, obviously got the opportunity here to win this one 8-6. Will it be history repeating itself? The end position of the balls after that break-off, though, have done Van Boening no favours whatsoever.
Ball's a push out.
Start the clock.
So John will either look to play safe. Looks like he's going to shoot it. He could hand it back if he wanted to.
The tapping of Morra's chalk on the table there suggested he was a little exasperated. And that's the reason, a clear path for Van Boening.
Look out for the scratch. Just barely, and what a result. What a result.
Well, is Morra snookered behind the jaw of the pocket?
Yes, indeed. And you can see that the knuckle of the pocket, removing any kind of angle, a lot of the angle there. So how does he get to this ball?
Foul shot.
He doesn't.
Ball in hand.
So foul shot. Now, the 1 is tied up
Start clock.
with the blue 2. So Shane will look perhaps to put him in jail again.
Yeah.
Well, he could maybe play the carom 1 onto 4, but then of course he's got to make sure he gets position on the 1 after that. Now it's a combination, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Again, he's got to make sure he gets position on the one, because that will still be the object ball. Instead, he goes safe. There's Ralph Souquet. He has won this event 6 times. He is a World Pool Masters legend.
Needs the cue ball to travel. And I think it has in terms of being able to pot the one. There's no way that Van Boening can do that conventionally. Tense times already. This is only match 1 of 15 in the Party Poker World Pool Masters. Great start to the tournament.
Well, when you have 16 elite professional pool players in one arena over 3 days in this kind of format, you are going to get a lot of drama.
Well, the 1 will pot. No ifs, buts or maybes. The 2 is in the open. So is the 3. So is the 5. But the initial pot on the 1 is absolutely pressure packed.
That's the kind of shot that says, I'm here to make a name for myself. That was great. And he's done that, Phil, on several occasions in this match where he has really stepped up in pressure situations and made very difficult pots.
Yes, it wasn't the most telling of safeties from Van Boening. He caught it a little thick for his own liking. But even so, as Ted said, that was a cracking pressure pot on the 1. Now can Morra consolidate? No, he cannot. The bane of his life throughout this match has been the 2-ball in a variety of circumstances.
Not even close. Well, perhaps a lapse of concentration at the very wrong time.
Well, there's a saying, Ted, when you're living dangerously, you're sailing close to the wind. Van Boening is doing that. But at the moment, it's looking good. The behind the back shot he just played there, that's the shot patented in snooker by Mark Williams. Is Van Boening going to be ahead for the first time since 2-1?
Now flash off, please. Turn that off.
So he has these 2 balls to go, what we call in this sport, on the hill, which means 1 away from victory.
Well, he's missed 1 9-ball already. There's no certainty. Cue ball awkwardly under the side cushion. No mistake this time. Shane van Boening, is he going to come good when it matters most? All of the signs suggest that is the case. Very expensive miss on the 2 by John Morra. And so, Shane van Boening back in front at 7-6. Will there be a tomorrow for John Morra? Well, if there is going to be, he'll have to win the last 2 racks.
Well, here's that miss too, and he really missed it by a lot. And Shane just clears the colors to move ahead. It's his first lead, as you said, Phil, since he was up 2-1. And he has battled tooth and nail, as has John Morra. It's not over yet. I mean, it's 1 to go. Shane's been breaking well, but
14, Shane van Boening to break.
There seems to
Leading
be
7 racks to 6.
another twist in the road every few balls here. Three ball is down. Appears the 8 ball is down, and a shot on the 1. So a good looking start here for Shane van Boening in this rack.
Yes, in a perfect world, he would like the 5 ball to go past the green 6 into this top left-hand pocket. I don't think it will squeeze in, but nevertheless, he can't complain about the break off there.
I'm going to have to ask Shane after this match if it seems to be that he is doing the break-off shot not to make the 1 in the side, which most players have been trying to do. He's trying to actually bring, because he already knows a wing ball's going down, he's trying to bring that 1 right where he left it there, because it's been going in that same position every time. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of other players try that shot. It's easier said than done, though.
We have to assume that the 4 will be potted. The crux of this is position on the 5. If he gets it, I think John Morra's goose is pretty much cooked.
Extension call.
Does the 5 squeeze in off the near jaw?
Doesn't
No.
look like it.
It doesn't.
Oh, what a brilliant shot. Nice touch late in the match.
Yes, he's second carom of the contest, Van Boening, and very well judged. As this needs to be.
Yeah, delicate right here. Dead center in the pocket. And yet another delicate shot. He is on just shooting him dead center of the pocket, and this for the win.
What an examination, but ultimately what an examination passed. Shane van Boening at his lowest ebb was 5-2 down, but he wins 7 of the closing 8 racks. He gets the 8-6 victory, and SVB in the Party Poker World Pool Masters is A-OK.
There was a lot of pressure out there. Usually the first match is always tough. I'm probably going to have to regroup tomorrow, so I'm just going to have to think it over tonight, and it was just a lot of pressure today.
I was feeling really good in the match. I mean, I was definitely in control. I was playing well. I made a lot of good shots under the pressure, but that last 2 ball when I was up 6-5 when I overcut it and missed it. That was, you know, the match right there.
Confirmation, Shane van Boening very relieved to get through this first round and into the quarterfinals, beating John Morra by 8 racks to 6. Next time, it's Niels Svein from Holland against Sweden's Marcus Schmatt.